is interesting because we're going to stay with that Philly topic because that might be a suitor for this guy. We go from Philly to New York for LeBron James, where he was making center stage news yesterday. He made his first public appearance since informing the Lakers that he would be leaving to join via free agency another team. He was at the Fanatics Fest, and then he sat on the Boardroom Game Plan Summit with CNBC. And here's what he had to say about his future.
I heard Warriors, I heard Philly, Miami. This guy just told me to come to the Yankees.
When people were like, are you making the decision, Brian? It's like, okay, it's not just about the team. So many other factors that I'm, factoring in right now on what, not only best fit me as a player, what best fit me as a person, what best fit me as what my happiness, and also with my family as well. So there's a lot of, I won't hold you guys up too much longer.
I won't hold you guys up too much longer. That was interesting. That was with Rich Kleinman, who is, of course, with the game plan in the boardroom and over there. We go to Windy and Jay Will. We got to break it down here and decipher what actually we could take from the comments. Windy, how is the league reacting to LeBron's first public comments and saying, I will be a free agent?
Well, Peter, you heard him say there that there's other factors he's considering, and the league basically wants to know, what are those factors? I mean, I don't think there was many people that thought he would actually make the announcement yesterday, but the teams that are after him really are in a dearth of information, and you haven't seen any teams really make any significant changes or do things to their roster to try to appeal to LeBron because they don't really know exactly what he's looking for. They were hoping that that would be articulated a little bit yesterday, and it was not. And what I mean by that, Peter, is like when he was in LA last year, he sort of turned into the third wheel. He didn't have the ball in his hands as much. He was asked to do some different things defensively. Is that something he doesn't want to do anymore? Does he definitely want to have the ball in his hands, for example? Does he want to play fewer minutes? Does he want to have certain things he wants to accomplish to keep himself healthy? Nothing was revealed yesterday. About the only thing that you could consider newsworthy from this was that he said he's considering playing a couple more seasons. So I actually think is important as he evaluates who he may play for.
Jay, you're as much of a business guy as a basketball guy to me. LeBron's not telling us anything really, but there are things we can pull from this. What factors do you believe he's actually considering when making this decision?
I mean, real quick, Pete, on New York, because I know you're Mr. New York too. I mean, yesterday between the Fanatics Festival, World Cup going on, the boardroom, I mean, there were so many people in town, and I heard multiple players say, hey, like everybody's kind of in a hold and wait position, to Wendy's point about what LeBron is going to do. To me, I often think about this whenever you're around this group is, a lot of people talk about, hey, it's about winning a championship. It's also how you close out a legacy. And when you think about LeBron, you think about maybe the top three greatest player of all time. A lot of people have him slotted number one or number two. And how that legacy finishes matters, guys. So let's just go through it very quickly. If you go out to Steph, that will now be Kevin Durant and LeBron James that have gone out to Steph. That says more about Steph than I think it says about the way LeBron finishes. If he goes to Minnesota, is he going to be that with LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards? I'm not sure. If you think about Miami, he's done that. That's more Espo and Pat Riley. To me, this is about you. Chapter 1 was Akron, Ohio. The closing chapter is Cleveland, Ohio. You close it at home. That's where you finalize and submit your legacy. That's just me personally. It's subjective, it's speculative, but at the end of the day, it just feels like when you're doing a doc, close out the doc with the place where you started the doc.
Okay, and that's so interesting because obviously Philly, Miami, we've heard Minnesota, and of course you're talking Cleveland. Windy, I go back to you because it's interesting to me that we're waiting on this thing, and it's Kleinman and it's LeBron, and everyone at home in the media is waiting for some sort of reading of the tea leaves here. But sounds like the rest of the NBA is actually listening to these too because they're not hearing anything from LeBron, and there's really no insight.
Yeah, Peter, I was in Las Vegas for most of the week at the Summer League, and I'm telling you, the teams that are recruiting LeBron are coming up to me and asking me what I've heard because they haven't heard anything. They're asking each other, have you heard from Rich Paul? Have you heard from this? There is a dearth of information. I know that there's this concept that this plan is in place, and it's just a matter of how it might get revealed. And I'm sure LeBron has something he's made his mind up in some way, but it really has not gotten out to the league. And it got to the point where Adam Silver last night was on another panel at Fanatics Fest, and he was kind of tongue-in-cheek, but he was kind of being serious. He was like, we need to do our schedule. Our media partners need to know what to plan, which teams to put on. So LeBron, it would be helpful if you would let us know. It's actually kind of reaching the point of, impeding league business here.
Yeah, okay, so let's go from New York City, where everyone is, to Jay Will's point, to Miami, because Giannis was introduced yesterday. And though with much less pomp and circumstance than LeBron in 2010, when it was LeBron and Bosh and Wade, there was a big press conference, and Pat Riley indicated there's still some more work to do and actually pitched a Miami return for LeBron. Take a listen.
Yeah, we landed the plane. Now there's another one we have to land. If that happens and, he wants to come to the 305, we got a golf course, okay? The weather's nice, Steve Kerr, same thing down here. And so, and there's no state tax, so that's a little better in California.
We're talking about golf courses and state taxes. It sounds pretty good to me, Jay Will.
Makes sense, Pete. Makes sense.
Let's go to Windy here.
Yep.
Why are those Riley comments to you so illuminating?
Look, he's celebrating Giannis Antetokounmpo, but at the same time actively recruiting LeBron James. And this is what's going on with this particular free agency that LeBron's doing, Peter. The teams are actively saying it publicly because they don't get private conversations with them. I know it's big. There's nothing that Pat Riley can say about the Heat LeBron doesn't already know. But the fact that he has taken this opportunity while welcoming Giannis to appeal to LeBron is an indication of A, how badly the Heat wants him, and B, that this entire operation is rolling out in public with the teams in the dark. And I think Miami can make a compelling case. If LeBron wants to play the type of basketball that is more comfortable to him, where he has the ball, the Heat are the team that is the fit for that. Now, I don't know whether that's important to him. I don't know whether the way he played in Los Angeles last year is something he doesn't want to do, because he won't tell us. But if they want to play like he has always played for 23 years, Miami makes some sense. Plus, Giannis and Bam Adebayo provide the defensive cover. And again, if he's going to play multiple years, it would give the Heat time to build this roster up. So that's a factor as well.
Jay Will, Cleveland, Miami, make sense of it all.
Pete, let's just go through a quick exercise. So, being around a lot of politicians and people that you meet in life, whenever I hear somebody come out and say, I am not running for president, I'm like, oh, here we go, campaign run. And one of the first things I heard, and I'm not saying it's actually something that should happen, but why wouldn't it be highly considered, even if you want to keep it quiet, is when Rich Paul first was like, oh, if the Knicks didn't win a championship, it was